What's up, folks? What's up, folks? Welcome to the very first
McMondays.
This is your boy, BJ Aloysius, aka Onan Kafa, aka McDojo. Hey man, it's here. McMondays is here, and I'm gonna try every Monday to put out a McDojo Chronicle video. The McDojo Chronicles is just gonna be on Mondays, alright? Just on Mondays, which is the reason why I'm calling it McMondays, alright? So, what I'm gonna do today for McMonday, as I said in my last video, that I was gonna be responding to comments from 4 different videos, alright? The 4 different videos that I will be looking into the comments at is only at McDojos. Do you see sparring like this? A new white belt enter at McDojo spars a 2nd degree McDojo black belt. Alright, a 2nd degree black belt should not look like this. Results of the McDojo, and bet you can't watch this McDojo match. So those are the 4 videos that I'm going to be responding to comments off of. So let's go ahead and get to the first comment to answer, and it's from
Applehead or APA Head.
Alright, off the video only at McDojos, where you see sparring like this. And you know, as I'm answering these questions, I'm gonna have the video playing that they was talking about. So Applehead says,
I said Applehead.
Applehead says,
Beginners are trying to spar. Nothing wrong with that. Not trying will be a problem.
I wouldn't have a problem with this comment if he didn't put exclamation points on it. So to me, the guy screaming at me, Applehead. So let me set this straight right here, Applehead. Number 1, those are not beginners. You know why? Because one of them are me. One of them is me. I am the green belt in the match. Alright? The other guy is a deputy black belt and was there for 10 years. And this is how he spars all the time. Alright? There is something wrong with beginners trying to spar when they're not properly trained how to throw a fucking kick. It's not... It's something wrong with that. Alright? It's something wrong when your black belts are losing to your lower belts, when they're losing the green belts. Alright, and when they can't handle green, but I'm talking about black belts that been there for 10, 15 years, and these ain't black belts that's taking it easy. Cause when I first got there, with no type of martial arts training before that, all the black belts wanted to spar me. Wanted to spar me. Not the other black belts that's there. They wanted to spar me, a new dude, when I was an orange belt. Alright, an orange belt. So yeah, it is a problem. There is something wrong with your comment. Number 1, these are not beginners. You can call me a beginner then when I was a green belt, but the guy that I was sparring against was a deputy black belt. Eventually became a black belt. Alright? And that's how he spars. Alright? That's just what it is. So it is a problem when you spar at a McDojo. Alright? It is a problem when you spar with false confidence. It's a problem when you spar without proper sparring training. So let's go on to the next. Alright, so this is a long one. About the same video. So it's
Ivan Drago.
I better be careful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be Rocky then. Apollo Creed up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Taking a sip of my sweet science tea. Okay, Ivan Drago says, alright, as a long-time BJJ guy with a wrestling background, I honestly couldn't tell you if that was good or bad sparring for that discipline. Hell, I'm sure an individual with an extensive striking background could walk into a good BJJ school and a bad school and not know the difference and just say it looks like 2 people flailing around on the ground. All I see was a couple of dudes sparring, trying to be better. I'm not foolish enough to believe all schools, dojos are world class, and not all schools will be or can. There are too many variables for that to be the case. And see, this is my problem with this comment right here. All right, this is because Ivan Drago didn't see all the videos, and he doesn't understand the concept of the McDojo Chronicles, or why the McDojo Chronicles is out there. The reason why. Now let me finish it before I answer it. All right. He meant to say it. All right.
It is a bit disingenuous to make fun of a school that is really doing their best to impart quality training, knowledge, and discipline.
It is a bit disingenuous. So this guy is saying I'm disingenuous, and he think I'm making fun of this school. Now, Ivan Drago, Mr. Drago, I hope you're listening. Let me tell you that I am not making fun of this school. I attended this damn school, and I left this school because it is a McDojo. All right, they're not doing their best to impart quality training. They never did. The McDojo master even told us that he had lost his passion for it. So it's not disingenuous to freaking warn people about places that I went to, I had to go get better training after that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not being disingenuous when I attended the school, got 2 years of fucking McDojo training from there, and was the best motherfucker there. Period. Once I reached to a certain level. Alright, so I'm not being disingenuous. You're being disingenuous by not watching all the videos and getting the understanding of what this channel is about, or what me showing this McDojo is about. I'm exposing McDojos from my own experience. You know what I'm saying? I took the film with my own camera. Alright? So let me finish on. Even the best schools in their particular art had to start somewhere, and that somewhere is usually at the bottom. Give credit where credit is due. At least they're trying to get better. No, they're not trying to get better. You understand? It was a big ass game there. It's a big ass game there. You know what I'm saying? He was just there trying to make money. The training was garbage. Alright? The discipline was garbage. You weren't there. I was there. Alright, let's get on to the next one. Thanks for your comment, Ivan Drago. Hey, do a little bit more vetting. Alright, let's see what
Martial art tips has to say. He's at
Sweet Science Sports and McDojos. Are you like a covert spy? Laughing my ass off. What is your stake in this? Excuse me once again. Well, martial art tips. I'm not a covert spy. While I was going to that school, training there, I was allowed to record the sparring sessions and a couple of training sessions. What had happened is that a lot of things transpired where I found that the guy was not genuine. Not saying that he did not know what he was doing, but he just didn't put his heart into training us. After a year and a half of training, I then found out what a McDojo was, because I was feeling kind of empty after practice. You know what I'm saying? After training and everything, and then after I left, some bullshit went down. You know what I'm saying? I blew up, cussed everybody out. You know what I'm saying? I left. The guy called. He tried to do some underhanded shit by trying to steal my YouTube channels and shit like that. But and then when I left, I was a red belt. To get me to come back, he was trying to skip me all the way up to black belt. So, where I was at, you got red belt, then you got like 2 stripes, then you get your brown belt, you got like 2 stripes or 3 stripes, then you go to your deputy black belt, then you go to like 2 or 3 stripes with that, then you go to your black belt. So he's gonna skip me from red belt with one stripe all the way up to a black belt, trying to keep me to stay there. But there's no honor in that. My stake in this is to
raise awareness of McDojos
by showing you all a McDojo, a real McDojo that I went to, that I know what I'm talking about. Alright, so thank you very much, martial arts tips. Thank you. Let's go to the next one. Only at McDojos do you see spawn like this.
The Nathan X 13 says this video was really stupid.
Well, if you think it's really stupid, you should not watch it. And Nathan X 13, you are really stupid yourself. Alright? Go rub one out. Courtesy of the great Dion Schmo. Alright? Don't comment no more. You're gonna do stupid ass comments like that.
bitch.
Peace. Alright, Michael Vendick. While they were wearing protective gear, neither one was in danger of being seriously struck by each other. And you know what? That's my same sentiments. He didn't even allow us to go 50%. Whenever we went too hard, they were like,
whoa, slow down, oh, finesse.
niggas ain't, I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry, people. Sorry. People. Are not going to be using finesse when you fighting in the streets. Alright, because this school was supposed to be, it's a self-defense school, but it's basis in Taekwondo. The instructor, he sold the gear. He sold the gear to us. We had to buy the gear at a certain amount of time, but we weren't allowed to punch in the face. We weren't allowed to punch the body. The body punches didn't count. It was just pity pat. So we really didn't have to wear protective gear. Only reason I would wear protective gear when I was there, because I used to spar people 6'6". I'm 5'8". When a 6'6" guy throw a front push kick into your stomach, you will lose your breath. Alright, I got kicked in the stomach by a 6'6", 230-pound man. Alright, with my freaking protective gear on my Hogu on, and I lost all my breath. Alright, but anything else, I mean, I've been kicked in the head and all that, but nothing never really hurt because he didn't allow us to go hard. I went hard though, but they always stopped me and shit. But it's all good. Yeah, none of it, but the danger, what was the danger of there was being not trained correctly. So I've been hurt from improper training. I've seen other people get hurt by other people who weren't trained properly. You know what I'm saying? Alright, next. Alright, from Bet You Can't Watch This McDojo match.
John Oscar.
Alright, martial arts training is for combat. If you're not in it for that, it becomes a waste of time. Train with passion. Thank you, John Oscar. This is all I've been trying to say about McDojos. They fill you up with false confidence, alright? When the McDojo master said that he got his fire and passion back for it, I knew right then that he wasn't training us with passion. I knew right then that he didn't want us to get no better. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing about that, once we left there, let me say it like this: we would be only black belts in that school. So he is not under any type of organization. So if we got a black belt and left that school and went to another school, we would have to start all over again, because the black belt from that particular school is not recognized under the Taekwondo umbrella. Understand? The WTA, whatever the fuck that shit called over there in Korea. But yes, you have to train with passion. I took martial arts seriously. I took self-defense seriously. I guess too seriously for the McDojo. Alright, I guess I was too serious or too passionate about it. But good question, Oscar. Good question, John Oscar. Alright, let's go to Graham Campbell. Alright, can't really laugh at that. A newbie. By fact, she was wearing a yellow belt, probably started to lose weight. I cut in some slack on that. See, what you don't understand, Mr. Campbell, what you understand is that I'm not talking shit about the students, because I also showed myself when I was a student. This is the results of McDojo. That lady as a yellow belt that you see sparring is really a white belt. Now the deal is that he did a thing for the school system where you go in for you go in 4 weeks, 1 day a week, and you do a little self-defense course, and at the end of that 4 weeks you get a fucking orange belt, and then he coerces you to go into his school. Alright, so I guess the lady got the orange belt, and then we get belt tests every 6 weeks, so she ended up being a yellow belt, right? But this is the thing about it, she did not get any proper sparring training. The reason why I know, because I was there, and the reason why I also know, because I did not get proper spar training myself. Alright, when I first got there, they just threw me out there to the wolves and stuff. Nobody took us to show us how to do proper roundhouse, a proper front push kick, a proper side kick. You know what I'm saying? That just somebody else another student taught us how to do it. You know what I'm saying? on some real shit. Taught us how to tornado kicks and all that shit. The different variations of the side kicks and all that. The spinning back kick, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she did not belong on the floor. The girl that she was with is now a black belt. She been there forever and she sucks. That's just what it is. Cause the McDojo master got people in there all weak. Alright, they got them weak with false confidence. You can't fight people out there like that, man. You gotta put something on that. Alright, thanks for that comment, Mr. Cambo. Okay. This is for, I bet you can't watch this McDojo match.
Barrett to karate.
Alright, he said, what is a deputy black belt? Okay, well, a deputy black belt in my school, with my old McDojo, my old school, was the rank right under, the belt rank right under a black belt. Alright, now I understand that many people say they go from brown to black, but the school I went to is a belt factory McDojo, which I'm saying every 6 weeks a person got promoted, no matter if they came or not. No matter if they could do a proper punch or a proper kick, they got promoted anyway every 6 weeks. Alright, so it's just something to so he can charge a belt test fee, the deputy black belt. That's all. It's just a lower the rank right under the black belt. Really nothing. Alright, the big girl with the blue hair gear is clearly yellow belt. Yes, she is. Yellow, depending on the style, is usually second belt right after white. But not here. The orange belt was after the white and then yellow. She's a beginner, probably spawned for the first time. Yeah, or one of the first times. It was the first time. Not gonna argue whether it's a McDojo or not. You don't have to. Never been there, but it's a yellow belt. Well, it is a McDojo. I'm telling you, because I went there myself. I did. It's a McDojo, believe me, belt factory. If you see some more other one of my videos that I'm explaining the situations, the McDojo stories, is a playlist, I believe. If you listen to some of those, you understand what I'm talking about. Alright? But you say, can't expect to move like Raymond Daniels or Michael J. White. Nobody's expecting that. I'm just showing the results of McDojo. And this is what McDojo shit does. But the black belt, look, she was just taking it easy because she's a beginner. Now, if she fought that way against any other black belt or the next rank or two below, then yeah, we got a McDojo. You got a McDojo, man. My wife came in with me. She was whooping that girl's ass. When we came in, the girl was a brown belt. When we left, she was a black belt. So by the time she made deputy black belt, and by the time we was probably at green belt, we was already defeating black belts, and she was getting beat. My wife beat her plenty of times. They got us at first in the first couple months because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. Then we got up, then nobody could keep up. But yeah, I appreciate your comment, man. You know, nice comment. No disrespect at all. I appreciate you, Barrett. To karate, man. I better go to the next one. Oh, troll alert! Troll alert! Joe selling me, sell me, whatever, sell me
Some shit.
Alright, so he's commenting out the new white belt enters a McDojo spar second degree McDojo black belt. Alright, Joe sell me says
That's no white belt. He wasn't in that style, so had no rank in that stupid dojo.
alright now, Joe, you sound very stupid. First of all, let me break this down to you. That white belt that's in this video is my nephew, and he had no prior fucking training. So I don't know where you get this. He had no rank in that stupid dojo. That dude was a real white belt, my nephew. That's how I know. And he looked the way he looked because he had to fight in the fucking street. Joe, get it right, man. You don't know shit. Watch some more videos to get the fuck off my channel, man. Alright, here we go again. Got another Joe, sell me on another video, on a different video. A second degree black belt should not look like this. Y'all watch this shit, and y'all gonna be y'all agree with me when y'all see the video of this shit. Alright, Joe Sammy say maybe he is recovering from an injury. Maybe his hip is impaired, and it could be just the way he is built, if so. I admire him for training at all. I trained with a custom CTI knee brace for 10 years. Maybe he's just returning from a layoff. I reply to him, "You're really reaching, LOL." Then he replied back, "You're really pointing, not reaching enough." Let me tell you something, Joe. Joe, this black belt, this dude sucks. He can't get his leg above his waist. He is not injured. That was a young man, 19 years old. Give me a fucking break. I don't care if you train with a custom CTI brace. I got a custom fucking brace. I train with knee braces. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All these excuses, man. The dude is a second-degree black belt and can't get his fucking leg up. Period. Get off my channel. For real. Next time you put some dumb shit on my channel, I'm gonna block your ass, Joe. That's dumb. Was you there? No. The dude barely went. That dude barely went. He was a black belt when I first got there. And he sparred like that. I would show you the first time I sparred him. And I was an orange belt. And he was a black belt. Man, this is crazy. See, this is why McDojos stay around, because motherfuckers like Joe sell me. That's why motherfucking McDojos, people like us, Joe give people like us a hard time trying to expose these fucking places. Know what I'm saying? A lot of people that defend these places go to one themselves or is a McDojo teacher. And a lot of people on here that give me the good comments, that understand what's going on, they go to real schools. You know what I'm saying? Go to real schools, man. So, man, that's about it. This is the first McMonday. I'm gonna try to get better. This is my first time trying to do this. I wish I had my camera. I wish my camera would work. My camera on my computer does work, but it's something that's disconnecting it from my editing system. I don't know. So I got to do it like I do. I got to get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Check out all my social media links down the bottom. Check my music out on ManLab. Go check out my clothing store, Gift. All that's in the description, man. Hey, man, y'all give me some advice, some help how I can make McMondays better. I'm also going to be doing reaction videos once I can get this camera up and working right and everything. So, bringing it back to the old days, man. Hey, please, everybody, please, 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 just say no to the McDojo. And for everybody else, keep banging. Peace. Ding ding, motherfuckers.